What's good? I'm your wild and free high priest. Chillin', my name's Armando. This is your message attuned to the next 2 weeks, starting with the new moon in Libra through the first quarter moon in Aquarius up to the full moon apex in Taurus. Happy birthday to the Sun in Libra collective. Once again, this is a Libra Sun Moon Rising collective reading. Take only what resonates and leave the rest to the rest. I ask our guides of the highest, most brilliant divine white light protect me, protect us as I channel and interpret for your Libra divine. Once again, we'll be looking at the next 2-week period. I hope you enjoyed your new moon in Libra celebration, whatever you did. Getting funny notions like blockiana, been blocked. Okay, also the Wheel of Fortune, very much the passage of time. Either there's time that needs to be tracked, you need to keep track of something, or you've been if that message resonates with you, confirmation can come from already having received. Obviously, I am only confirming it for you. So if that is your message, you've already received it from your guides, or somehow, some way, you've been asked to keep track of something. The passage of time, the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter in Cancer. Where is that affecting you? And the High Priestess is very much in everyone's readings, as well as the Magician. Okay, the number 10, the number 1, the number 2. This is a culmination of karmic understanding via relationships with others. Okay, at work, at play, romantic partnerships, family, anything like that. You may be, another notion I was getting is the use of AI, and which is very Google, ask a Gemini. Okay, Libra. Your work is changing, elevating. Your role is upgrading. Your day-to-day is being alleviated, as well as you've embarked on a new routine-based era and heightened connection with spirit. Okay, it is about to turn. The wheel is about to turn in your favor at work. Okay, you're getting the card meditate. One sacred symbol for the Libra Sun Moon Rising collective. Remember, hit like if the message resonates, or if you want to support me. What's up for the next 2 weeks for the Libra Sun Moon Rising collective? Okay, a lot. You are getting a lot of communication. Okay, it is about what to do, practical matters, practical steps to reach a goal, or somewhat like a test of your commitment, but the end of a tough cycle is approaching with the full moon. Okay, you need to create a new financial goal, or I apologize, aligning finances and a new, because you may have a new financial goal, or you may receive money through work, through bonus or upgrade or role promotion. The full moon in Gemini, especially in 6 weeks, and the full moon in Taurus. So this message is attuned to the next 2 weeks up to the full moon in Taurus. So practical matters they're on. Okay, you must recognize your value. So you are, like, the Virgo message may have a lot of resonance with you. Okay, Take what does resonate. Archetypes. Thank you so much. What is your old desires can no longer sustain you, okay? And you know this, okay? Thank you so much, Libra. 3 cards for Libra Sun Moon Rising for the next 2 weeks. Threshold, yeah, so a lot of Virgo here. Or the South Node in Virgo, with your Libra rising, it is in your 12th house. So the threshold, Queen of Wands, where are you being led to? What is magnetically drawing you in, and what are you magnetically drawing in? Perhaps the idea here is to equalize or balance that in a justified Libran manner, okay? Be decisive, be clear. The cave, coming out of, whether you've been away or hiding, or your light the flame is now burning brighter, a little bit brighter. And so it's allowing you to cross that threshold, but it is the challenge that appears for the next 2 weeks is to really abide by your desires as you commit to new desires and attaining them in a new way, in a new approach, and also making sure that you attune your creativity to that, coming to that confidence. Don't leave yourself out in the cold anymore, any longer. Okay, this kiss. It could be relationships. We have card 60, as the origin or the basis of the situation. We have the situation being the threshold, 45, okay? So midlife, attuning to a crisis point, okay? Moving beyond that. 32, the cave, okay? Yes, Saturnian, a Saturn square, okay? What will it mean for the next, I know this is a 2-week reading. You know how it be on these parts. What will life be like for the next 10 years? Yo, Libra, you've made a new commitment. Like this is giving me a lot of like work, but it is seeing yourself in a new light, meaning addressing self-evaluation. Like you are a valuable asset to the community in so many ways, more so than you think, is really where I'm coming from. And even when we experience lulls, or like whether we're let go because of our behavior, or our behavior leads us down to the results we were not intending, like it being cast out, shunned out, let go, anything like that. Behaviors that suppress our true authentic self and also lead us to fulfill desires. All of it is part of this journey for you to commit to your path, okay? For some of us with Saturnian aspects, with Saturn complexities in our chart, it takes us just that much longer, but we look good no matter what. We look good when we do it well. Yeah, the heart, 31. You had to come to, okay? Beautiful. Look at all these pinks. It is very you. This is you. This is, the next 2 weeks is really just confirmation that you've made it through that wilderness. You made it through that dark point. You can now abide by making right choices through the experience of karmic understanding and honoring what karma really means on this natural earth. What does it actually mean for you? You are likely someone who is attuned to the appropriate understanding, or you have learned now how to appropriately distinguish what karma is, and it's not you doing the work for others. It's you going through your journey. Thank you so much. Clarity on the situation, the threshold, the challenge of the cave, and the faces to kiss. Holy moly. Okay, yes. It's all about you going to market with this new intention, this new product, your rebranding, your recommitment to your work or your new job, new company, new land. Put your feet on new grounds, okay? You and your partner. I'm going to take the Prince of Swords. So that is Aquarius, okay? Also the fixed signs, but it is attuned to Aquarius and the shadow aspect of Capricorn. Okay, work, release anything that holds you back or keeps you in that past by whatever has happened at work, whether loss of money, any type of loss, or not securing the promotion when you thought you were meant for it. And no matter what, no matter what's going on in society, there is support around you and your mind. You are more than just intelligent, but your intelligence can carry you through, okay? And it maybe is just receiving clarity and feeling young again, feeling youthful, okay? You can, honoring that you can be successful no matter what. Okay. Jeez. The challenge could be a partner, Scorpio, Libra. I went there. I apologize. That cracks me up. It's relationships. It's the way I apologize about cracking that joke. It could very well be, okay, divine feminine. It could be a masculine, or just the approach with order and emotional. You could even be a spiritual artist, spiritual performer, spiritual guide, your work is spiritual and healing, like a doctor or anything like that, a teacher, anything like that. Shadow aspect of Libra is the Prince of Cups, okay? Which is you, Libra, like being decisive so that you can take action towards this, and understanding your level of mental keenness and intelligence, as well as how you are connected to that spiritual vibration of the heart, all aspects of the heart, lower heart and then higher. All three heart chakras are in this expansive mode, okay? You may have started to appear as very cutthroat, and now it's returned to your natural state of being is the challenge. Basis, please, clarity on the kiss. Yeah, there's something to say about the Virgo, but I think this is the North Node, and once again, the Hermit is that internal flame, the internal glow. Let it out. Knight of Cups, you've healed from this. Wow, the High Priestess, the Moon and Pisces vibrations, the nodes, and you are that. Are you attuned to like Vedic astrology, Rahu and Ketu, the two nodal points, the head of the dragon and the tail? What needs to go? A lot needs to go, right? It is especially understanding that you have healed, or there can be love again. Are you hiding from someone, or the love Love the heart, let it out. Let the heart sing. Don't hold back. The high priestess, there is a truth that you know, that you sense someone is holding from you or keeping from you. Yes, very, very secretive of who you really truly are in love with. What kind of message is that? 10 of Cups, satiety. Really redefining the love. Who are you in love with? Libra, what? For the love of your work, for the love of healing. Okay, you are a healer. And the Hermit is Saturn. We were talking about Saturn. The Knight of Cups is Pisces and Aquarius. So dropping the guard to allow your wish to fulfill your wish, because we have the Knight of Cups and the Prince of Cups. You can have what you wish for in a practical, real sense, okay? It could just be the love of work. You love to do this work. Saturn is work. Can we have a cerulean number for Libra Collective for the next 2 weeks? This one wants to fly out. 0, okay. Black hole. Earthquake. Earthquake. Let it come out. Let it come out. Okay. Also about like definitely keeping your feet on the ground. Don't attempt to float away from this. Don't let this go away from you, float away from you. Did you let someone go from you, go away from you? Then we have number 5. Ownership, right? This is the Fool. Is it in blind faith, or is it that you have faith that this can work because you know it can? Evolution. Something can evolve. A lot to say about the pyramids, the passage of time. Has this already happened? And the meditation of the flame, which I know there's been celebration. Let me make sure I'm reading that properly. Sorry, I got a text and I'm like, what? Yeah, the Hierophant. Things must run their course. 5 more minutes, please. Don't be impatient. It already happened. There's a rebuild after loss, okay? Let me see. I want to look at what you're moving away from, what's at the top of your mind, and what you're looking forward to. Okay, 3 cards for Libra Sun and Rising Collective. I know you are focused on perhaps loss, but that's not where your mind should be, okay, Libra? Wow. The Empress at the bottom of the deck, so letting go. Yes, Moon in Libra. Happy new Moon in Libra. Happy final minutes of Sun in Libra. Okay. So we have this King of Wands. Your work is changing anyways, but it is about a new commitment, okay? And this is Sagittarius, but this is also Leo. So in the next 2 weeks, you will have to apply all of this understanding, okay? So really coming to fulfill your heart's desires, owning it, and rebuilding the Emperor, okay? Divine Masculine, after after having to let go, right? That's at the top of your mind, okay? Maybe there was a separation, and I'm getting both love and money or love and work, because there can be, you're looking forward to restoring peace, whether it's coming together or you are your guides to want to whatever is happening is leading up to this restoration of peace. This is the moon in Libra, following truly gut instincts, always make sure that through organization, through the structural rebuild, that you are actually practically approaching what you need to, and then allowing intuition to lead you, on the other hand, where you need to go from that point, okay? We have the Empress, so it's a whole new world that you're in anyway. Now, extension either of an apology or forgiveness. Take only what resonates, Libra. Where do you stand in your power? Thank you so much. Where does the Libra Sun and Rising Collective? Wow. Yes, honing in on that rebuilding and organizing, or getting organized. I think there's a lot to say about time, like how you value your time, how that does increase your value. And that could be at the top. It is at the top of your mind, but that is where the advice here, that is practical steps coming in from an intuitive, instinctual understanding, the application of that intuition to move through in a practical manner to come back into this leadership role at work or in love, or both. Okay, wow, Libra, thank you so much. In your power, you can let a lot of old mannerisms, behaviors go. It's walking away from that which keeps you, understanding that you can have what you may think is better, but it is just what's best for you, okay? Saturn in Pisces once again. The Emperor's Aries, which is the opposite of you, right? Maybe doing the opposite of what you have been doing, which is really aligning you to truly see and understand what you can walk away from, okay? Very like your instincts are on point, and it's trusting your instincts. Whether you regard yourself as highly psychic or highly attuned to psychic abilities, you know what to do, especially at this point, okay? A lot of Mars energy, Mars in Scorpio, okay? In your immediate surroundings, creation energy, okay? Earth, practicality, card 22. Perfect. You can recreate, rebuild, or create something totally new, right? The soulmate from afar. You're watching them. They're watching you. Yes, the World card. Both of you are ending a lot and beginning anew, okay? Your advice here, is that there's a lot of this going on where it's like you're leaving behind an old way of doing, and it's a lot of like what you're attracted to, really recognizing that you don't always have to give in to that. The advice is to follow that instinct, follow that intuition. My stomach is now rumbling. Okay, from the empty well, it's being refilled. King of Wands, once again, Sagittarius energy, having learned a lot from these types of relationships. So it's not like they weren't meant to be. It's not like it was in vain. You've done the work. You're doing the work. Do the work. You will get back to work. Wow, lots of messages. Make sure, again, you're sticking to the plan and very orderly. Conduct yourself very orderly. Conduct your work very orderly. Okay, this figure in the Eight of Cups, the Saturn in Pisces card, is holding a wand. One of these, there's a significant message or one significant attribute. As always in psychology, there's a one root reason why we self-sabotage. There's one root reason why we don't go all the way, right? Your advice or that's where you're at. You've defined that. You're defining that. The root cause, okay? I'll come if you follow the advice. Wow, Libra. Let's see. I guess that was it. Yes. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius. Wow. Wow. Do you want me to take all of these? 10 of Pentacles. Yes. Passage of time and commitment to this, to the work, the rebuild. Yes. Star card. Wow. Star card, 9 of Cups. It is fair. This is fair. It is leading you to fairness. Moon in Taurus. That's the full moon. This is a 2-week reading, 2-week based reading outlook. We will, at the end of the 2 weeks, we will come to the full moon in Taurus. Okay. The 6 of Pentacles. Treat yourself fairly. Treat others fairly. It's a huge lesson in that, and more so it's about you coming to realize that they're not just hopes. It's not just high hopes. What I said earlier, you can actually have this in a practical manner. Your dreams and wishes can come true. Jupiter in Pisces, 9 of Cups. Wow. And isn't that what we started the message with? Like, very soon enough, you'll cross that threshold. And it's you in reality, in practicality. And we talked a lot about the moon in Taurus, 6 of Pentacles. So this is like your wish can be granted, but because you actually worked on it, you truly know how to manifest by actually putting your mind, your heart, and your body to it, and now attuned to really truly driving that through, right, to make it possible. 9 of Cups, the star card, Aquarius. Again, it's not about being left out in the cold, leaving yourself out in the cold. It's about leaving behind what does make you feel that way, treating yourself rightfully, especially health conscious, health wise, and mental state as well. The route to get to the star, okay? Whoa. Let me just answer this and then I can clarify. Wow, the leap of faith. It's not about going in all directions, okay? Why is the 2 of Swords here? Thank you so much. Wow. We keep getting, this is a heartfelt rebuilding, okay? Being clear about your choices, not letting confusion be your guide, right? And not letting all the matters take precedence over where you're truly trying to go. Rebuild after loss. The sun still rises, okay, every day, no matter what. And maybe you feel others have stabbed you in the back or wronged you, or this was done against you and it has led to confusion, okay? It could be a very coming out of that confusing time now, and you're still wondering. 8 of Cups, yeah. You're going in the right direction by any way, anyhow, that you can alleviate confusion through being clear about your choices, okay? Venus in Scorpio, Sun in Gemini, Saturn in Pisces. It has happened over the last 2.5 years, 2 years, and this can all wrap up very soon, okay? After Scorpio season, okay? The summer really intensified this journey for you. Why are the 9 of Cups, the star, and the moon in Taurus here? Thank you so much. Wow. We have the 8 of Cups twice. We have the King of Wands twice. There you go. Real. It's real. What is this? Mercury in Taurus. Mercury in Virgo. I apologize. You're very worried about your funds, your money, having the strategy. Someone has already advised you. You've already received clarity from either your intuition or confirmation about your intuitive nudges. So it's not worth your time to continue to ask for more clarification, because you know what to leave behind, what causes pain, or you know what that you shouldn't repeat or keep showing up the same, okay? Libra, take what resonates. Moon in Aquarius, okay? What were you talking about? Secret? Yeah. What you do in secret, what you do at night. Or maybe you've just been like that moonlighting, like you've been working hard on this to come back to this, to show up again. Or maybe you had to leave a community and that was part of this so that you can actually really be successful. And you don't have to leave entirely. You may just have to show up differently, but it is not about showing up in a cold, calculating manner, or you're calculating or it is more that intelligence should be applied on how to calculate strategy to rebuild, okay? But I mean, don't hide who you truly are. It's not about that. 2 of Wands, you're showing up solo, but this is good. Mars in Aries, your dominion, Lord of Dominion. This is success, okay? Yes, you can fight for this, but is it that you have to fight for it, right? No. Wow, the moon. Yeah, the moon has spoken. Okay. More clarity, yeah. The Fool. Yes, Aries energy. Again, you can show back up, but differently. Do it differently. Your faith-based approach, is it Is it good? Is it good? Is it based in true faith, right? Or you're showing up in, again, the feet on new ground, new grounds to cover, really. So you may, even if you're just showing up differently, it's very significant in that way. Your dog, right? You and your dog, as I always say. A little bit more, right? Okay, Scorpio energy, yes, leaving behind that. Geez, a lot of love, a lot of healing has been done. Pisces, Aquarius, and then Scorpio, Libra here. Scorpionic King of Cups once again. This leap of faith to come back, to show up as who you truly are. This is the journey, okay, Libra? Wow, holy 8 of Wands, okay? Just make sure you can land on both feet, which yes, you can. A lot of 2s, a lot of 8s. 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Yes. The King of Cups here twice. Thank you so much. The 8 of Wands here twice. Thank you so much. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Libra, I honor you. We close this reading. A true lesson in coming into the heart and not being diminished or allowing others to diminish your light, but coming to find that true origin of your flame, okay? Now, it's a rebuild from there. Thank you so much. I honor you. I'll be back with more. Happy last few minutes of the sun in Libra. Happy birthday to the Libra department. Happy birthday to the Scorpio department. It's coming up. Scorpio season is here. May you enjoy the festivities. And yes, lean into your magic, your powerful, powerful manifestation magic. Make good decisions. I honor you. Ciao. Be back with more.